In case you're new to this series, I'm Laura and I need to make $17,700 from UGC deals by August. It's still a little crazy. Here's what I got into this week. Holy shit, you have a lot to talk about. This is really hard and I am trying not to spiral. I'm going insane. I'm overcaffeinated and overstimulated. I have good news and I guess I'm spiraling on camera, you know. We have a lot to talk about. All right, let's get comfortable here. So happy Monday. I'm feeling pretty good this Monday. I woke up and did yoga. I went for a bike ride. Perhaps that's why I'm feeling good. Probably. My VA got back to me about 112 contacts she found, which is amazing. And I'm going to go and create the pitches for those, send them. There were about 60 that she wasn't able to find the contacts for. So I will give it a little try / just DM them. I also sent I also sent a package or a proposal to a potential client for my writing services, which is great. So hoping to hear back from that tomorrow. But I'm gonna go ahead and get these contacts sorted. I'm gonna write the custom opening, the content ideas I have for these clients, and then double check these emails and get them out the door. So that's what's happening with me. It's 5:24 p.m. right now. I'm gonna send these tonight because I want to. And then more of my follow-upping tomorrow. I am enjoying a black raspberry. And I also haven't had that much coffee today, and I think that makes me feel better. So time will tell, but I'm gonna get sending these pitches and I will check in with you later. Okay, so my focus now is going back through and filling out forms that need to be filled out, as well as any like blocked emails that I got back that, you know, like bounced or like they weren't correct or something. I'm gonna go back through those right now and find the right contact for them. I also just pitched a couple of creators / like travel brands, but I'm making like a bigger list of travel brands to pitch. So that's what I'm working on now, and I am once again here struggling to figure out how to organize my pitch follow-ups. That's me. I just want to figure it out so it can be done and I can send more pitches or something. The fun part is sending them. The not so fun part is following up. So because I have like my mail merge tracker. Okay, that's UGC stays. We're going to close that for now. We need to open up brands pitch tracker, which I think I had open anyway. Yeah. So I followed up with people on 429. And 429 was a week ago, I believe. Am I wrong? I'm going to follow up with people who I reached out to on 429 because I pitched them on 422. Okay, things are making sense to me. Things are starting to make sense. I basically have a mail merge, and then once I mail merge them, I go through my inbox and I see like, okay, did they really didn't respond? Then I circle back with them the week later through, and I mark that on my overall brands pitch tracker, which is super helpful. So that's what I'm gonna do now, is follow up with the people that I followed up with for the first time last week. Not 2 seconds later I followed up literally 9 minutes ago, and somebody says, "Hi Laura, nice to meet you. I'd love to set up a discovery call. Please let me know some good days and times. I'll send out an invite." Hell yeah. I just got off a quick call with a company, and I feel like he just didn't come prepared at all. He was like, "What is UGC?" And I was like, okay. So I also explained like my unique, you know, situation and skills of like, I can also write. And so he's going to connect me with their marketing team to talk about me writing their blogs, newsletters, things like that, which would be a huge W. Huge dub. So he's gonna email me right now, and then I'm gonna email her. She's in Singapore, so he's like, yeah, you probably might have to meet with her at like 9 or 10 p.m. or like 4:30 in the morning. And I was like, okay, that's fine. So we'll see. Happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday. We have 3 more meetings today. Potentially 4, but I'm gonna get out of one because I can't go. But anyway, I'm gonna get back to it. I'm just gonna sit right here on the floor. This is really hard, and I am trying not to spiral. I knew it was gonna be hard. I have gotten a lot of no's, and that's gonna happen. This is not new news, but I'm kind of freaking out about it because it is still early May, but it feels like, I don't know. I'm stressing. I am stressing about it. I am stressing about it, and I guess I'm spiraling on camera, you know? I don't know. Things have a weird way of working out. I know this is gonna work out. It just requires hard work, and that's fine. That's fine with me. Someday I'm gonna look back on this laughing my ass off. I know that you want an update on stats. I would love to give you that update, and I will, but because it is finally sunny, it is finally a beautiful day. It has not been a beautiful day. Seriously, for over a week, it has been raining, like monsooning. And I just got in a deal. Share Snacks, they sent me a box, and I'm gonna film an unboxing, and I'm so excited. But I need to film it now while I can be loud in this space and the sun is out. So it's like perfect timing right now. It's literally 2 p.m. So the sun is prime. I'm excited about it. We are taking one by one things. I was like, hey, do you, want anything specific in the videos? And she was like, no, totally trust you. Just, whatever you want to do. And I was like, okay, great. So I'm going to create them, send them over, and then hopefully this can turn into some like long-term project. This is a gifted collab because they're like a pretty tiny brand right now, but I am hoping to change that in the future. I also just applied for a few Upwork UGC gigs, so I'm looking forward to that. I will also put on screen some nice things people have said to me this week about my pitches, saying that it was a great pitch. They get a lot of pitches. They really like this one. I need to follow up with my follow-ups. Again, like the ones that people I pitched like last Wednesday or last Thursday, I need to follow up with them today, even though I don't like doing that on Friday. And so maybe I just won't. Maybe I'll just, I don't know. But I had my VA help me gather like contacts and everything for hotels, and I've been pitching hotels too in the Boston area. But it's been a little bit tricky because some of the hotels, like I just need to tell her, make sure you're getting the contact information for like the Boston hotel, especially if it's like a big chain, because if it's a big chain, they have them everywhere, and you might be emailing the person in Kansas or something. Okay, here's the box. Not an ad, but it's about to be. Holy smokes. I also, just so everybody's updated, had a meeting with my producer Marie this morning of my podcast called The Travel Creator. You should totally listen, by the way. And we are talking about building a community, and it's gonna be so epic, and I'm so excited about it. I kind of just want to stop everything and just create like go create like the sales page and create everything about it right now. But I don't want shiny object syndrome. I just want to do one thing at a time. So look how beautiful this is. Oh my god. OMG. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I gotta go and film this, okay? Because the sun just keeps coming in here. I'm going insane. I'm over caffeinated and overstimulated, and I don't know. Like, here's what Here's what we forget. Like this is literally happening. Like all I wanted to do was make UGC and it's literally, this is what I'm doing. This is so epic. Okay. Now I just need to triple the ROI. Hi, howdy. Okay, I have updates for you. I have some updates for you on my weekly stats. Yesterday I had like a little podcast recording with my friends Andrea and Marie for Marie's podcast called Entrepreneur. Honestly, I'm on what it's honestly like to be an entrepreneur, and I've done a couple of episodes on that show before, but this one was about hitting 6 figures and like our game plan and all of that. So that was really, really fun and really like motivating, and yeah, it's just all not that deep, really. But in terms of UGC, I have news for you. So the last couple of clips you saw, I was actually like filming for Share Snacks. I had their little like sticker close by, which was super fun, and I'm gonna edit those videos tomorrow because I want to have them over to her on Tuesday. So that is going to be fun. It was super fun to work with them. I don't see any other UGC on their actual Instagram, so it was a gifted collaboration, but I'm hoping that we can turn it into like some long-term partnership work there. So totals for this week. I did not do well on following up. I did not do well on following up for Wednesdays or Thursdays, and some of the pitches I even sent on Fridays. Like it just didn't go well for me on the follow-up train. I absolutely sent a couple, like some. I think I sent 80. So I followed up with 80 brands / stays, and I obviously sent more than 80 pitches, so I'm in follow-up debt right now. For the week, I pitched a total of 132 brands / stays, and I got some immediate yeses and I got some immediate no's. Yeses is in like, okay, let's chat. Like I got on one call this week with somebody I had followed up with, and he like didn't know what UGC was, but he put me in contact to their marketing team, which I am hoping to hear from. He like connected me to her, and I even checked, and they are literally listing a blog writer, like a freelance blog writer. I will say the rate is really low because they want 5 1,000 word blogs, and I don't think the rate is like, it's not worth my time to write 5,000 words for that price, and that's like not the only thing they want. They want it to be like uploaded to their website, whatever. So I saw that listing, and instead of like applying to that there, I just re-emailed the woman that I was put in contact with to be like, hey, I saw this, like, can we chat about it, you know? I didn't say explicitly like, the quantity is not gonna work for me in terms of price, but anyway, I have good news. I'm working through a contract right now, securing a new client for my services business, which is amazing, which means I'm going to celebrate this win and take off that price of the $17,700 that I needed to make, and now we need to make $15,450 by August 1st. So at least we knocked off a little bit there. I've got some more work to do. I am feeling nervous about it. I am feeling excited. This is going to be quite the journey. My next steps are to find new contacts for the hotels, because I had my VA do it, and I think I needed to kind of explain that, like, hey, she got a lot of them correctly done, but some of them, like if the hotel is Boston, she might have put in the email for like that chain's hotel's PR person in Kansas, and like that's not helpful. So I think it's hard to pitch like major hotel brands, and I really want to work with the smaller like inns, the locally owned kind of places. So that's that. And my other thing I need to work on, like I said, is working on more follow-ups. So overall this week, I am ending on a high. It is currently Sunday evening, so that means the Sunday scaries are looming. They are upon us, but it has been finally like so beautiful. And I just finished writing a script for a client, so I feel so much better about that. And I'm going to, I think, go read outside in the sunshine. that has been my recap for the week. If you want to send this to someone who you think would enjoy watching this sort of journey, I would love it if you shared it with somebody. That would be really epic. Also, if you have any questions for me, feel free to drop them below. You know what to do. And I have a new episode out of the podcast, so feel free to head on over to wherever you love to listen and tap in the travel creator, and you'll see a picture of my face and you can click on it and listen. I just dropped an episode with Maddie Garrett on, who actually is the founder, the owner of the membership that I'm in for UGC, and we just did an episode on digital products. She's on my podcast. She came on previously to talk about UGC, but now I had her on to talk about digital products, which is so epic and honestly such a great episode. There's so many takeaways in that episode. I love it so much. I'm excited to like re-listen to it when I'm ready to go deeper with my digital products, to just like learn some more. So that's where I'm at. I will take more B-roll footage for you to enjoy of me working this week, but I'm excited because I get to pick up Matt this week and he can join me on this process of UGC pitching. So until then, I wish you the happiest of creating, and I'll see you soon.